Everybody, hello one and all, and welcome to the stream. Happy Memorial Day. Happy Monday as well, for everyone not in America. Yo, shout out to the troops. Thanks for that. Yeah, it's been a very interesting weekend, you know. Hope everyone had a lovely holiday, if you do get to. But yeah, one sec. All right. Yeah, let's see. Get a concert hall going. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Cream's got a pretty cool one, so maybe we can base something off of that. Today, we might check out a little bit of the survival world, but most of it's going to be in creative. I've been loving these creative design sessions that we've been up to here lately. It's been a lot of fun to do, and you guys give amazing feedback as well. This is really bright because I have added, get this, a third light. You may notice now I have a ring light as well as two lights on either side. I think we're approaching max lightage here, and I actually had a candle going because I was gonna have the lights off, but it looks bad. So you know what, let me just blow that candle out because it doesn't make sense anymore. Anyway, welcome in Kazbak, welcome in my wife, and what's up James over on TikTok. So let's go ahead and get started here. Take a look at kind of what we're doing here. Gonna be a beautiful one though, let's say that much. Let's let the world load in. Voxy gets a little weird with it sometimes. Good? We good? All right. Oh, it's taking a little bit longer now. There we go. We're starting to see so much stuff load in that it's taking forever. I have 5 lights. Oh, okay. All right, Lighty Cat. Well, I guess technically I've got 5 lights because I've got 3 here. I've got the strip lights here. That goes all the way up and then over around the wall. And then I have this redstone lamp. So technically, I also have 5 lights now. I'll say one thing. It's unnecessarily bright. How does it look if I just turn this one off? Arguably better. But we're going to keep it. Welcome into the stream, Mary. Thanks for liking the stream. Let me recount. Oh God. Okay, so I've been doing a little bit more building, and unfortunately, I spent a really long time working on this skyscraper, and the more I look at it, the more I hate it. I don't think it fits very well at all. But the good news is I did work on a lot of the detail work around the underpass. You may notice that it's closed off now. I will continue to have it closed off here as well. But one thing is for sure, this area, everything that is brick and granite and dripstone looks phenomenal. It's just the tower part that it doesn't work. It just doesn't. But down here, take a look at this. 9 lights. Oof. Yikes, Lighty Cat. I gotta check out one of these streams. That sounds awesome. This is the most well-lit. I am so sweaty. And that's the thing about having 5 lights on me. There's no hiding from the fact that I'm sweaty, okay? Everyone knows. I'm glistening right now. So let me show you what we worked on. So this was the Mountain Dew skyscraper, if you guys missed it. Loved building this. It is a cylinder with a pixel art of the Mountain Dew can on the inside made out of glass. So it looks great. When I do use face cam, gotcha. Okay. And then over here, just bad. It's just not good, really. And so I kind of want to redesign this and then design this. That's my goal for today, is I want to get these 2 done. Hopefully that's doable. We'll see though. Yeah, I've been trying to learn how to build on diagonals, and I thought I was cooking, and it's a little half-baked. It doesn't look good. The colors I think are also a little weird. I think I'm going too crazy with the colors. I need to reel it back, you know what I'm saying? I need to reel it back. I really like this though. So here, let's take a look here. So this is meant to be the pizzeria. I'm calling it Mariolan's. I thought that would be funny. For those who are new to the stream, back in college, I used to have a Mario costume that people could redeem and I would wear. Great time. Oh, actually, let's see. It's 6 o'clock. It might start raining soon. How exciting. What I really like about this is we've really accomplished the dingy alleyway. Like, take a look at this here. You've got this little underpass and a bunch of trash next to it. There's even a fire escape up there. But I really like this archway and how it kind of connects to the underpass. You know, I think this is nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Homer, dope. Am I right? Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. So yeah, I like this. We connected it up to the back end of the skyscraper here. And this is like probably one of my new favorite parts of the city just because of how much character it's got. Also because we've had this road since the very beginning of the server. And just now we're finally starting to kind of incorporate it into the city. It's just not really something we were doing before. So I like it a lot. And then on the inside, I didn't do too much interior decorating, but I did a little bit of it. I got a nice little pizzeria floor. We got a fire escape out back. And then this is my favorite part here. So folks can order through the window. And then when their pizza's ready, they can flip it. Look at that. Isn't that fun? I think that's a cute little thing. And then this is based off of a thing I saw in LA when I was staying. A burrito place does something kind of like this, where it's like you don't eat inside. There is no option to eat inside. You order at the window, you get the pizza delivered, you get out of here. So that's kind of what we're rocking with. Everything else above it, hate it. Disgusting. Rather than a tower on top, you make it a billboard for the pizza place. I like that. I think I still want like some kind of tower. I think we make it way less detailed though. I think we peel it back to its core elements, you know? We make it black or white or gray and or some combination of the three. And then yeah, I think the main thing can be billboard like on the front here. But what I do know is this sucks. Love everything under it though. I tried to work out a couple ideas for some skyscrapers. The first idea I had was based off of one that Kazbak had sent me. And I thought I was cooking with this. I thought it looked so cool. And it kind of does from this angle. And then I've had this problem with a couple skyscrapers. And then you turn and you're like, oh, he's not cooking at all. This is terrible. Could make it a pizza slice shape. Oh, there you go. And so I started just like peeling back what makes a skyscraper interesting. Okay, I went straight back to just like lines and then windows behind it. And then I started to try and detail up some stuff. I saw something on, I think it was Reddit, where like they had these little square designs around it. And I started kind of messing with it. And then I started to add in some detail. And this is kind of what we're rocking right now, but I still don't think we're there yet. There's something about this that just isn't right. I don't know what, but there's something about it that's just not correct. You'd be surprised how many buildings are meant to be viewed from set angles. Oh, absolutely. Unfortunately for me, this is one of those angles for us because this is right on this is the road right here. And so like, while we wouldn't be able to see this, we would see this. And it's just, it's not balanced, you know? It's not balanced at all. And I think that's what a lot of the skyscrapers that I do like around the city is that they have balance. You know what I'm saying? Like this one is diagonal, but then it's got this other diagonal one on the other side of it, and then the cylinder kind of cuts in the middle with this solid base. That's balance. Obviously, the Empire State Building, it's an Art Deco style. It's centered around balance. This is literally a square. This is literally a square that I rotated 45 degrees. Balance. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I think that's kind of what we rock with here. So first and foremost, I gotta take that feather out. I don't even use Go Paint anymore. Balance is also cheaper to make. Also very true. Okay, so let's go ahead and I want to grab all the way from, because I really like everything we've done like at this level. So let's start here and let's go up to Y16 on this level here. Let's go like here. And then head up to Y16. Whoops. Let's do that. Run far, far away. There we go. Oh, that got really close to that skyscraper. This is, and we really want to make sure this stays safe. So here, let's push that even further away. And this is why we like to make so many copies of things, because I found out I didn't like that. So now I could just keep the skyscraper, move it over there, and suddenly it's not a big deal anymore. You know what I'm saying? Okie dokie. Let's get rid of this level, though. Here, let's just do this, actually. What am I talking about? I don't want to do that. We may have to take a clean schematic or something, which I think we have one over here. Yeah, see, look at this. Is why we do copies of things, folks. This is why we do this. I know you don't play Create. I feel like you'd be one who would build with the Wand of Symmetry. I have no idea what that means, but probably. That sounds up my alley. I don't know. Here's the thing is, like, not all of my builds have to be symmetrical, but in the context of like modern city architecture, it definitely helps when things are symmetrical, or at least have some kind of balance. All right. Here, actually, let's head over here. Let's copy that and move it. Yeah. Hello. There we go. Okie dokie. So, it's an item you place down which creates a center point. Whatever blocks you place down copies on the other side. Oh yeah, that sounds perfect. I actually think Axiom has something like that. I just have no idea how to use it. It's one of these somewhere. It's like, I have no idea, but Axiom has something like that. I feel like a lot of it's for in the left alt menu. Let's see here. No updates, force place, replace mode, bulldozer. Yeah, probably. I don't know. There's so much to Axiom that I don't use. It's such an interesting mod. I love it so much. Very, very intriguing. Okie dokie. So here's what we're gonna do now. Let's go ahead and clear the table from last night's dinner. In other words, let's get rid of all the things that we don't like. That way we can replace it with the things that we do. Honestly, I really liked this too. I had like a vent coming out of it and stuff. So I might even keep that. It's just all the other stuff I didn't like very much. I added a window into it and everything. Yeah. I think I need to get some more like basic shapes. I think that would help too. So today is a creative design session here for sure, for sure. Okay. Oh, I still got some red wool in here. Oopsies. Oh, whoops. Let's fix that again. That's my bad. I do want to keep that floor. Let's fly up here. And then bing bong. Brandon, thanks for the follow. Welcome in, homie. All right, and we'll stand next to the mud pillar. And sit over here and paste that back in. Axiom has, oh, the other hotbar slot. So my left alt, I have rebound to right alt. I don't know why, but I just do. I do like it though. All right. Paste. Whoops. Let's do paste -A. There we go. Okay, we've got that. We've got that. Let's get rid of the terracotta. I don't know. We had some good ideas here, but it was kind of half-baked. And I think this is a good lesson that, hey, not everything you do is going to work. Especially if you try to put, like, a bright purple building next to a bright green building. Sometimes you should just let the bright green building shine. You know what I'm saying? Okie dokie. What's up, Tyler? How you doing? We are rebuilding a skyscraper today because I tried to build one and it looked terrible. It was not a good build. So we're revisiting the idea. We finished this Mountain Dew skyscraper and I think it looked really good. The only problem is that the building next to it, not the best. Where the move tool is on the right of your hotbar, there's more tools. Oh, this. Interesting. Huh. Well, I'll be darned. Love the Dew building. Yes, dude, I love this thing. The pixel art on the inside is so good. What city is that? This is New York City. The Soda Haven. You know what? Let's just get rid of the floor. Let's tear it all the way down. If I can always just go back and re-add that floor in later. It's just birch. It's not that difficult. Okay. So this is in. Let's take this. Copy this in as well. And where's the glass? Doop. I think the thing I'm so nervous about too is that like this is the build, you know what I'm saying? Like if like this is the area that people will see first. So I want to make sure that it looks good. Okay, I think that's good. Put that in there. Perfect. All right, so here's what we're rocking right now. We've got this like almost curved idea and then like a little straight shot. So what I think we should do is let's use like purple wool just because that's a crazy color. I think let's take this all the way straight forward and then we fill this in with like roof material, right? We have like, oh, the cat's here. Hello. What's up, Self-Care? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in.
You eat babies.
It's not true. Yeah, a little creative design session. I think this is a lot of fun. So I think we need to strip this down into a couple basic shapes. You know, Self-Care. We are rebuilding the skyscraper next to the Mountain Dew one. Just because it didn't look very good. Oh, the cat's here, everybody. Pumpkin. Pumpkin, we've been working on the wastes video, haven't we, Pumpkin? And it's not going well. Where are you from, bro? I'm from around. I'm from here. I'm from there. Baby meat? Not big on veal. Okay. So let's see here. Let's use like, what kind of colors of wool do we not usually use? Let's rock some yellow wool for like the ceiling portions, you know what I'm saying? Like the roof portions. And then purple for like where we actually want the, where we actually want this stuff to go. Steak or chicken, remove one forever? Probably steak. Chicken is so good. Look, I love steak, but I'm never picking it over chicken, dude. All right. So maybe if we have like an angled, we like keep this idea where this is like an angled window, almost as if like it goes around the full way, but it's cut in half by the skyscraper. And then what if we just keep it going straight? Honestly, it's basic. basic. And then we could even do like a little strip of like, we could do a strip of something else here. Some skyscrapers have like little like accent walls, you know what I'm saying? And this could go all the way up, kind of wrap it around. Oranges or apples? Ooh, gosh, that's a good one because like a good apple is better than a good orange, but an okay orange is way better than an okay apple. You know what? Just for everything that the orange community has done, like the color is named after the fruit. You got to give it its respect. You got to give it its flowers. I feel like you got to cut apples. Oranges are too much of an icon. Yeah, Pumpkin, I know. It's crazy. I'm crazy, but what can I say? All right, let's see here. So if I think I can just do this, right? Can I do... Yeah, there we go. I think that's better. It's just, we were dealing with too many, like, crazy colors. Pasta or potatoes? Dude, get pasta out of here. Potatoes got the Irish through a famine. What have the Italians ever contributed to society? Mussolini? Yeah, exactly. Get out of here. Now, if we wanted to, we could incorporate this into like this, like right up against the skyscraper if we wanted to. Yeah, I'd go apples. Yeah. You got it. Pasta, look, pasta, it's not an easy decision to make. Pasta and potatoes are both phenomenal. Yeah, and I understand that I'm building a pizza place right now, and that this may hurt some feelings, but look, potatoes. I mean, there's so many things you could do with them. I wish there was like a movie reference I could make right now that could explain just the amount of things that you could do with potatoes, but I can't think of any. Pumpkin, can you? No, I forgot he can't talk. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. Unless we wanted to keep this clear for the ad and we put the color accent on the other side of the window, that's not a bad idea either. That way we can have like the billboard, you know what I'm saying? If you could be a lion or a bald eagle for 24 hours, which would you pick? Dude, I'm picking a lion. Lions are crazy, bro. Lions are the king of the jungle. They don't even live in the jungle. Is that not like crazy to anybody? Pasta's my comfort food, and I agree. I think it's a phenomenal comfort food. I really do. Don't glare at me, Pumpkin. Look at it. He knows. Look. He's like, get a load of this guy. Get a load of this guy. And I understand. I just think as a staple, I think potatoes, they provide more for the community as a whole, for humanity, really. He just doesn't want to be bald. That too. I also don't want to be bald. Another reason I would not be a bald eagle. Pineapple or watermelon remove one forever? Ooh. Dude, honestly, and I know this is a hot take, I don't really like watermelon all that much. I like pineapple. I don't really like... I've got pineapple in the fridge right now. I ain't got no watermelon in there. Literally, the last time I bought a watermelon was for that half-a-ween bit. I carved a watermelon. I gave my wife the watermelon insides. I was like, eat this if you want. And she didn't. Oh, but Tyler has redeemed. Woohoo! Give Pumpkin a treat. Yeah, I know, right? Here, get a whiff of that. It's not in my hand yet. It's in there. Yeah. All right, you ready, buddy? I should teach him tricks. I feel like he's like just smart enough to learn tricks, but not smart enough to like not eat plastic, you know? What's up, Oliver? Yes, he's great. The cat is awesome. Mwah. He is perfect. We love him very much. Nice cold pineapple tastes amazing. Absolutely. I love me some pineapple. That's how I feel about an apple, though. Like, you get me a crisp apple. Ooh. Ooh-wee. You know what I'm saying? All right. How high up do we want this to go? I feel like... Let's see. How many layers is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we should split it in the middle. Yeah. I think that's good right there. Matter of fact, maybe we go one lower even. Did you say 6, 7? I sure did. Favorite meal? Dude, I'm not even kidding. It's leftover spaghetti. I love leftover spaghetti. I think I like leftover spaghetti more than I like normal spaghetti. Hi, Mikhail. We are building up a city. We're building some skyscrapers. We've gone through some different ideas, and now we're rebuilding this one right here. Taffy apple salad. And what upsets me about that, Kazbak, is you say salad, I know good and well, ain't a lick of lettuce anywhere near that. Oh, Americans' contribution to society is going, we'll call it a salad. All right, so if we do this, then we can do this like strip of color here. Let's just see if this looks good. Oh, hi, buddy. Look at that. Oh, that is just the most precious thing ever. I love that. What a day. You're designing samples before using what you like the most? Yeah. Like, I like this idea, but it's a little... It's not structurally sound, you know? And so we're designing some ideas. Like this one I really like. We started with this. I really liked this, but it was way too busy. So we stripped it down, and then I was like, yeah, but I like the design. So we turned this design into a glass in the middle and then put it in the middle of the tower. What's up, Shearer? Thanks for the follow. It's like a fruit salad. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yummy, yummy. Dude, shout out the Wiggles. Love the Wiggles. If I could time travel, I would definitely go to the past. I feel like, what do you guys... Kazbek, put up a poll. If you could time travel, would you go to the past or the future? I feel like a lot of people would just go to the past. Because, like, bro, the concept of time scares me. Yeah, dude, I love some structurally sound builds. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I think... Yeah, everything else is odd. So I think this needs to go one more over. And then we can do this. I'd say that's simple enough. If we want, we can add some like glass panes here or some wall, but I don't think that's bad. I'm going back to the days of the dinosaurs. Oh, dude, I'm going back like 20 years ago. What 2 items are you bringing on a stranded island? Oof, dude, I have no idea. I used to have a good answer for that, but I don't even know anymore. For 7 days, I mean, like, my first instinct is to go like, you know, like a flint and steel, and like, you know what? I'm bringing twine, bro. You can do so much with like paracord, you know. And yeah, give me like paracord and an axe. I'll figure out the rest. Yeah, dude, time is super scary. All right, how's our poll looking right now? All right, let's see. Would you go back in time or forward? Back, forward. Let's do like a 10-minute poll. Why not? Let's just have it going. Favorite summer fruit? What's a summer fruit? The only one I know is watermelon, and I don't like watermelon. I'm like going like Stardew Valley mode. Like, what do you plant in the summer season of Stardew Valley? Is a pineapple a summer fruit? Grapes? Are grapes a summer fruit? I love grapes, dude. Grapes are good. Not a poll for some reason. Weird. I've got it up though. Favorite fruit to eat during summer? Yeah, man. I mean, it's got to be something that's like really refreshing, right? Figs? I don't remember the last time I ate a fig. I kind of like how this is a little curved like that. That's kind of cool. Probably I've definitely had figs inside a Newton. I just didn't think that would count. So let's see here. Did I make it like that because this was angled? Okay, so I can change that then. There's nothing that stops me from switching this up. This music sounds like Geometry Dash. Let's do that. Let's do that. Whoops. What I meant to say was let's do that. And then let's grab... Okay, you gotta go, dude. He's starting to, like, try and touch keys. Look, man, I'm not kicking you out, but you can't go immediately back to the last place you were. Don't look at me like I'm the... Ooh, cherries or pine... Actually, are peaches? I'm trying to think. I think peaches. Because technically, it's a fall fruit, I think, but... Dude, nothing is better than a good peach. Cherries are good too, though. What's up, Normal? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome to part 2 of, or whatever it is. Peaches are summer. How long have you had it for? Well, this is just a creative world, but we're building for our survivor world in, that's been going on for 3 years now. Cherries is a great option. Cherries are super good, but dude, peaches... Dude, there's something. Oh my goodness, dude! I turn into a menace to society. I hope that nobody sees me when I'm like eating a peach, because that's when I'm at my worst. Okay, all right. I'm a problem to society. You're on TikTok, you Forced? What's going on? Holy smokes! Well, that's a name I haven't seen in forever. Yeah. I've been streaming on TikTok for a while now. I'm also live on Twitch and YouTube right now. Subscribe. If there was a zombie apocalypse... Oh, and here's the thing. There's another thing about this. With the zombie apocalypse thing, what's my tips to surviving? I'm giving up immediately. I've seen The Walking Dead. I've played The Last of Us. I'm not gonna make it, okay? And I'm cool with that. Yeah, so like, I live in Colorado, and there's... Western Colorado is big on peaches. And it is so good, dude. How you been, you Force? Long time no see. How's life? Okay, I like that. That kind of centers it up with that. Ooh, you know what we could do, actually? We could do like a glitch fall if we wanted to. We haven't done a glitch fall downtown yet. Let me show you. Enigma has the name of the person that invented this. I take no credit for this design. It's a build tactic called glitch fall, where it's like a waterfall with frog lights to make it look like a glitchy particle effects. Oh, thanks, you Forced. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I've just been hanging out, chilling, living, laughing, loving. I'm still on the SMP that I was on when we left Casual Craft, so that's been fun. Tips to surviving: leaving everything and everyone behind, go out into the mountains, into the forest, far away from people as possible. I'm not very good at surviving is the thing. And here's, like, I don't know if I trust, like, the wildlife not to get infected either, you know what I'm saying? Passenger on the line, could you land a plane? No, but I know who I would call. I've got a buddy. I know a guy. Right, yeah, that's when you learn there's not a zombie apocalypse, and it's like, he's Still playing with Phoenix. Yeah, he doesn't play as many games anymore, but he was a groomsman at my wedding last year, and I'm going to be his best man at his wedding in October. So we still hang out all the time. We're streaming together on Thursday. We're playing some horror games together on Thursday. Yeah, I got married like almost 8 months ago. Favorite hobby? Ooh. It used to be like making movies, but right now man, I don't really have any hobbies that I don't like. Like, this is kind of it, you know, streaming is like become my biggest hobby. I bet you're making up having a wife. Yeah, well, here's the thing is a lot of people, they think that Courtney and Pumpkin are actually like the same entity. Like, they're like, yeah, sure, buddy, the wife. And it's like, we all know he's just hanging out with a cat. Yeah. Thanks, you Forrest. How you been, man? Yeah, self-care. I won an Emmy a couple years back, and so that was a lot of fun. I used to make a lot of like short films and stuff, but haven't really been on that grind as of late. With like my day job is like making videos and stuff. I work for a TV station. You check out my most recent TikTok, and I don't know. So like by the time that time comes around, I'm like, I really don't want to pick up a camera again. I would like to get into some more hobbies. I've done some hikes lately. I hated it, but it was fun. 50K followers, congratulations. Yeah, some of your videos still pop up from time to time. I see you do like the tutorials on how to do things still, yeah? Do short films pay good? I don't know. Like I said, it's a hobby. I'm not a filmmaker by trade, I'm a weatherman. One mod you must look into for building is Axiom. Way ahead of you, brother. Axiom is what we're using here. You may notice the move tool down in the bottom. Okie dokie. Now how do we want to go about this here? We've got this strip of color. I think we keep it simple. We make a couple windows. Now the big question is, do we want them to be like the office windows like that? Or do we want to do like wide windows like that? Let's try the small ones first and then go from there. Now, do we want them to be 2 blocks tall or 3 blocks tall? I'd love to work on a movie someday, but I want to do it for fun, not as a job. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Craziest shout out I got was from Shulkercraft. Oh, cool. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, shoot. What day is it? Is it the... Oh, guys, the game show with Ryan and Cano comes out tomorrow. Make sure you go give that a shout. The Let's Play with like Mog Swamp and them starts. I don't know if they've actually announced it yet, but it's coming up. It's coming up, you guys. Woo. Would you rather fight a shark in the ocean or a gorilla in the jungle? A shark in the ocean. Look, I'm terrified of sharks, but I have seen that you can just like punch him in the nose, and that usually deters them. So I'm taking my chances with the shark in the ocean. Let's try this. Ooh, interesting. Okay. But can we just do this? We take away kind of the shaping of that there, but I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. Then this becomes like the interesting angle. We keep billboards here. And then... Interesting. Minute thread. 46 months with the resub. Thank you so much, man. Good to see ya. Text-to-speech bot, what have you to say for yourself?
Wahoo.
Wahoo. Bye, you Forrest. Have a good one. Wahoo indeed. How you been, Minute thread? Ooh, baby. Good to see you, my man. How you doing, chef? Yeah. Oh yeah. A lot of people are saying shark here. Oh yeah. Let's check the Twitch poll. Looks like people would rather go back in time. I agree. I agree. What is that with the cats? Kale, thank you. I appreciate that, man. What about here? We get rid of this. Oh yeah, no. No. We're getting further away from what we want. Rate out of 10 Back to the Future trilogy. I've never actually watched it. How's things been? Things are good. Things are good. I've just been kind of hanging out, chilling, living, laughing, loving. Yeah, I've never watched Back to the Future. Well, that's the thing, Lightacat, is like I definitely think World Edit and Axiom have different like qualities about them. I think you could definitely use both of them in good contexts. Pumpkin. It's like he knows he's in trouble when he does that. All right, what if we did this? What if we try to give it just a little bit of its shape back? I find that World Edit especially works well when it comes to like things involving air. Yeah, no, that's bad. Give me my wand back. Used World Edit since Minecraft 1.7. I've used World Edit since it's my first video on my old channel, like I think January 2014. So whatever update that was, I think that was 1.6. That might have been 1.7 though. What Minecraft version was January 2014? Yep, 1.7. So I've also been using World Edit since 1.7. I remember being so excited because they added new flowers. And I lived in a dark oak biome. Ooh, 1.7 was sick, dude. All right. We add only a couple floors. Most of this is billboard space. Tell you what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we will have a square of advertising space. Let's just find a good spot for it. Hey, maybe we can make it even bigger. 7, 8, 9. A little 7 by 9 action here. Let's just make sure that we keep the balance. So if we were to keep doing this, want it like this. Okay. There's your advertisement space. Mariolin's Pizza right there. Must have a really big wool farm for this. Well, we're not going to build it out of wool. I like to block out certain shapes with wool. That way we can go in and easily change the colors. Like, for example, this cylinder used to be a big thing of lime green wool. And then I went in and painted it. It allows us to mask things out easier. Wool is nice too because you don't usually use wool in your builds. You know what I'm saying? So kind of allows you like a clean slate almost. All right. I'd say that's probably good. Yeah, my goal is to just keep this nice and simple. Whoops. Oh my god, please just... Okay, there we go. I keep moving you, and yet here you are. He's slowly inching back into place when, like, he knows that I don't want him there. The modding boom of 1.7.10. Oh yeah, that was crazy. Would I rather wrestle a grizzly bear or a lion? That's just asking, how do I want to die? That being said, a lion. I don't have a chance with either, but a grizzly bear, dude? Oof. Could do balconies on the corner. Interesting. Balconies, huh? Oh, like here? That's not a bad idea. Just like a small one. Like, let's use like something kind of like this. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Yeah, I'd be down with that. Oh, man, the thought of living on top of a pizzeria. I mean, granted, I did live above a movie theater, so, like, it's not that novel of an idea, but still. Tell my joke? What was your joke? I'm scrolling through chat. I don't see a joke. Oh, no. That one from no, I'm good. Nah. Pumpkin, just because you hold my hand doesn't mean I'm not gonna. As soon as you reach for the keys, you're going away. Okay, like you're holding it like you're gonna distract me from the fact that you're a menace to society. What's your scariest story? My scariest story. Man, that's a good question. As in, like, something that's happened to me personally? Probably the ghost. Probably the ghost in my house. Let's go you and then... Tell us in detail. We used to live in this one house, and they had me live in the, like, I was like, my bedroom was in the basement, and we didn't I don't know, we didn't like do a whole lot down there because, like, you know, it just kind of gave us like the heebie-jeebies, and weird things would happen a lot, because, like, well, I'm a kid, so, you know, little things wouldn't really matter. Like, we'd see like a grocery bag and it would like fly off the thing, and then it would just keep going, and it would like spin in like huge circles, and we'd be like, that's weird. Is no one else like, but you know, you're a kid, there's no such thing as ghosts. And then we were all hanging out downstairs with my big sister's friends, and, like, you know, these guys were high schoolers, like, they're cool. I was like, oh my god, we get to hang out with the high schoolers, they're so sick. And everyone stops talking because, like, we're talking about, like, haha, the basement's haunted, and there was a rope on the couch. It was like a lasso, because we grew up in Wyoming. That's like the most country thing ever. And we stopped because one of the guys was like looking at it, because the rope had kind of started to move, and like it kind of started to like lift up on its own, and then like everyone like kind of stopped and looked at it, and it like fell back down, and we all looked at each other like, we all saw that, right? And the guy, one of the high schoolers, just took off. He noped out of there so fast. It was a weird one. That's about it though. Nothing really scary, I don't think, has happened to me. Got stalked by a mountain lion once. Oh yeah, that happened to us too one time. We were camping and we were on a hike with no like bear spray or anything. And like 2 miles into this hike, we look down and we're like, is that a mountain lion paw print there? And then we were like, the reality of what we were doing kind of hit us, and we're like, what are we doing? Why are we out here with no protection in mountain lion territory? And so we turned back around, and we were so like, just like the whole walk back. That's kind of it though. Nothing really crazy. Okay. I'd say probably that. graduating college and losing 4 jobs at once. That was pretty scary. That was pretty scary. Okay. So we've got the ad here. Honestly, I'm just going to make this like smooth sandstone or something for now. That's good, like advertising space. We'll put birch trapdoors along the side, or maybe bamboo trapdoors. Kind of give it some more yellow. What color do we want this skyscraper to be? Okay, Pumpkin, you gotta go, buddy. Stop. He keeps climbing back up and sitting in the same spot. And he's like shocked that I keep moving him. All right, hang on, folks. I'll be right back. Let's see. Favorite beverage. I don't know. Let's go back to that one. Ask me later. Let's see if I hit this button. We'll figure it out. All right, back at it. Did you see that? But father, he is adorable, and it's true, he is. But holy smokes, son. You know what? Actually, let's not do this up top. Let's take some iron bars and kind of reinforce it into the wall. How do we want to go about this here? Cars or Toy Story? Gotta be Cars. Cars is such a good movie. Dropping bars. Ooh. My name is Dewey, and I'm here to say we're going to be building in New York City. That's an Eminem slant rhyme. Is what that is. Yeah, that looks really bad. Maybe if we swap that out for like some... I like the idea of the reinforcements, but it just doesn't really fit. Something like this, maybe? Something in that vein might work. I don't know. Let's not worry about those kinds of details right now. Let's at least get the rest of the colors in. So we want it to be pretty neutral. Let's go with just like a something monotone. Diorite might be good. Snow is always a classic. We could do just like a color of concrete. Maybe like cyan terracotta. Let's go from like gray concrete to cyan terracotta. Let's mask out the purple wool. Let's turn off the mask surface option. Yeah, gray tone. I agree. Maybe we should do more like stone or something. No, because there's a lot of stone down below. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? Probably San Diego. San Diego's beautiful. All right, let's see what's between these two tones. Ooh, light gray concrete that might be the one. Okay, let's see here. So if we go here and we go here, what's sitting in between? Mud. Ooh, mud's a good one. Cobbled deep slate. All right, let's see here. Oops. That's not bad. Ooh, that's not bad. What about polished deep slate or regular deep slate? That's pretty good too. That's less so. All right, let's try that. I think one of the big issues too is that, like, I was adding too many blocks into the gradient, you know? Yeah, the cyan terracotta is too light. Basalt. Ooh, basalt's always a classic. I always forget about basalt. Let's try this. Ooh, that's kind of cool. All right, let's swap these so that the grittier texture is down below. How'd it look on a Bezier? Not great. I think basalt's a little bit too much. That's too textured. Yeah, I think our issue is that we're dealing with stuff that's got too much texture. I like the mud, but we need to return to something that's got much less texture. Gray concrete powder? That could work. Dream job? I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now, honestly. Working in television is definitely my dream job. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that. Oh, that's cool. Texture, I hardly know her. Let's see here. Smooth basalt. Let's see. It looks better from a distance, but yeah, still too much texture. I think I like this. Let's just stick with that for now. And then, hey, we can always use lichen to, like, consistency never fails. You're gonna make it. Thanks, self-care. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, I did make it. I work in television right now. I'm doing it. I made it. I'm here. Hard part's over. Honestly, the white balcony looks kind of sick here. I'm kind of down with that. Maybe we make this like a white strip. What do you mean television? You mean streaming? No, like I work for like a TV station. Like I'm like a weatherman. Ooh, but that's not even anymore. Hang on a sec. Hang on a tick. How do we want to go about this? Maybe I increase it by 1 on either side. So this is like your hobby? Yeah. Yep, this is a hobby. I would never do streaming as a job. All right, so let's try a glitch fall here. So let's do the tried and true trifecta of stripped pale oak, calcite, and was it quartz? What was the other one of those three? Hang on. Stripped pillow, calcite, and maybe it was just those two. Mushroom block, smooth quartz. It was this one right here. Yeah. Bone block. Let's try smooth quartz. Make it white, then put HVAC units off the side of the building. Do bone blocks for the water staining coming off of them. Oh, that's a really good idea. I like that a lot. I really like that idea. You were off today? Nope. I work the morning shift, so I work from 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. I made a TikTok about it. You should check it out. It was a pretty good one. I was quite proud of it. Yeah, Kazbek, I like that idea. All right. Whoops. This one's got to be a Bezier though. Ooh, that doesn't look good at all. Maybe just diorite. All right, let's try a new thing. Let's just noise painter. You know what? World edit to the rescue. 4 a.m. What time do you sleep? I sleep from like 8 to 3. And then I nap between the morning and the afternoon show. Let's try this. Bruno! I would love to thank you, but unfortunately we don't talk about you. Yeah, calcite's too textured, I agree. Let's do... Well, I mean, I'm not complaining. Calcite sucks to collect. Let's do the smooth quartz then, maybe? Now it's the diorite that's too much. I think this color is too... I think it's too intense here. White concrete powder, yeah. I think the issue may be that we're trying to put too much color in here. It's got to be an accent wall, and we're making it like the whole thing. That way, too, we can have windows on either side. Great. Have a good one, man. Where did I mess up? The beginning? That's not a great place to mess up at all. All right. Take 2. Let's try that one again. You're gonna break it up. That would help too, for sure. All right, let's see here. What's the closest to bone block? Let's try this real quick. Birch? No. Calcite? Yeah. let's just do bone block. Maybe smooth sandstone. Oh, that could kind of help pull it together. Maybe we just need to have, like, it be, like, one thing. No. We just have it be one thing. We sprinkle in a little bit, like we do the bone blocks for the water damage, and then we do the glitch fall from there. All right, so now with the glitch fall, we do frog lights, then we do concrete. We randomize the Bezier, and then we mask out white concrete. We'll see if this works or not. Yeah, there we go. Then let's just go in and kind of tweak it a little bit. And there's your glitch fall. And then we just need to find a way to kind of wrap it around. Maybe if we do something like this. We bring out the polished diorite. Just give me a sec here. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, there we go. And then we can wrap it around like this. We do that. We mix in a little bit of that white concrete here. And then everywhere that it's not, we do our little combo here. Our little wombo combo. And then we replace the yellow with stone, andesite, and smooth stone. We grab some lichen. And there you have it. Not bad, not bad. All right, now here's the question that I always find myself running into. How do we want to tackle these windows? We could have them inset by one. That looks pretty good. We could have glass panes. Also looks pretty good, and it's cheaper. And I've made up my mind. We're going to go glass panes. All right. I heard cheaper, and I was in. Whoops. And then we can put doors on either side there. They can be like little shared balconies, you know what I'm saying? And then this can actually be like a fire escape or something. And have a little fire escape. It's gonna, and emphasis on little, holy smokes. Might even have to use like trapdoors or something. Suspend a little disbelief for a second, chat. Bear with me. I guess it would help if I put them on the correct level, though. I see the vision. Make it your maintenance ladder for getting on and off the billboard. Ooh. That's a much better idea. Oh, yeah, I guess there would be like a little, little balcony for the people to work, huh? Yeah. Pardon me. And then a couple lanterns. There you go. And then, yeah, we throw a little ladder on there. Put in some window cleaners. I actually have one. It's not technically window cleaners. They're window painters. So I should add one like on a higher building, but right down... Yeah. There's a building currently being lime washed. Got the scaffolding up and everything. I tried to make it like New York City style scaffolding. Definitely need more of that though. It adds a lot of character into the builds for sure. Oh, that looks so much nicer already. Yeah, less is more for sure with this one. Okay, Kazbak, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to design an 11 by 7. Dewey, how you doing? Good to see you. 11 by 7 pizza slice. Let me go ahead and I'll pop it in my Discord real quick. Minecraft builds. 11 by 7 pizza slice. Screenshots all the way down. I put it in Minecraft builds. Okie dokie. Bonus points if you can figure out a way to make it like look good bolted to the wall, because I can't figure that out for the life of me. Just had a fat Mountain Dew. Gosh, I'm so jealous. All I have left is this, and then I'm out. I feel like I'm conserving water in the desert. An armor stand of cream falling off the window cleaner. Here's the thing about that. That's so funny. I have like the amount of times I've like done animations of cream falling to her death isn't zero. Let's take a quick commercial break. Luckily, I actually have an audio for this.
This is a commercial break.
Very true, King. Let's take a look real quick at youtube.com/Dewlan. Hey, subscribe today. Would appreciate it. I was a part of the animation team for Randomcraft Season 3's trailer. So I think Enigma did this one.
Mountaintops high, you can guarantee for
and then I did this.
certain that caves or on mountain
Lag did this one, and then I did this.
You can guarantee for certain that a random will die, be it in pits of lava, or being punted by goats, or somehow just drowning whilst sailing a boat.
Shallon did that one.
The randoms will say
Enigma
that
did that.
Randomia's to blame. After all, they really aren't sold on that name.
Boom. So that yeah, that clip of Cream like struggling on the edge of a building and then hanging on.
Random will die.
That was me. I also did another clip where she like, it's like another angle of her like falling like this, which I did get to repurpose actually into this video. I actually used the exact same clip. I clicked on my own live stream. I clicked on my own live stream just now. I'm so good at this. I got to reuse Creamsicle falling to her death at the ending of my traveling Minecraft world. Pierre, back up, man. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Never trust the French.
I forgot I put that in there.
No.
And so that was, that's where I got to reuse the animation of Creamsicle falling to her death. I totally forgot I put never trust the French in there. I mean, it's good words to live by, but... So there you have it, folks. Never trust the French. In case you were curious. Okie dokie. Well then, let's see here. So all of these can be glass paints. Excellent. Love it. And then how do we want to deal with the balconies here? Let's go full blocks and then connect them with fence posts. It's come to my attention that I've got free floating gravity blocks, but that won't matter once we put some doors in. So let's do that first. Ooh, actually that still matters. Good words to live by, man. Never trust the French. Let's go doop, 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 doop. And the reason we do that is because now we can take the pale oak wood, swap this out like this, and then we do doors like this. Except I think I want dark oak doors. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Tyler, what have you been up to? It was Jem's birthday a little bit ago. How was that? Hope y'all celebrated or whatever you guys do over there. All right, frog lights. Let's go here. And then hide that behind some... Let's go white stained glass. Cute. Boom. You left a trapdoor? I did? Where? Uh-oh. Oh, I did. Good catch. I also didn't finish, like, most of these doors. Never trust the French. It was the French that made me do it. And there we have it. Oh, that's cute. That is cute. And then we can do a nice little combination of coal blocks because we have so much coal from our wither skeleton farm. We use coal as like a combination of who's home and who is not. This is a cool little trick that I like to use to make it look like some people are home and like there's lights on in their house and some aren't. Although, let's use yellow. Let's use ochre for a little bit of variation here. I might even swap it out for shroom lights. Ah, that's good. That's good. Okay. So tell you what we'll do. I also have no idea how we're going to tie that into here. I might just wall this off now. Okay, so let's take all of this, block it off. I wonder, how would it look if we did something like this? Not like that much cooler, honestly. Not cool enough for how much of a headache that would be. Okay. So let's see. You. Go here. These two are both awake. These two actually work here. These two work at Mariolan's, actually. There we go. Good. And then let's do these two. Some people are home, some aren't. Love it. Just found out Star Wars is acting. Ugh, I'm devastated for you. You hate to see you really do hate to see it. Let's do like maybe pale hanging signs. Never mind, that's immediately a bad idea. Let's just stick with fences. Or glass panes. Look, I never said they had much space to work with in their balconies, okay? I just said... The ad said you would get a balcony. It never said that it was, like, a good one. Okay. Oh, that's right. I said I was going to put fences there, actually. So then how would this look instead? Man, it's just like, oh, this doesn't work, let's try this. Oh, this doesn't work, let's try this. Which, like, honestly, not a bad way to go about it. Kind of cute. But is it cuter than that? No. Let's just stick with it. Let's just stick with it. Tinted glass. Tinted glass is kind of lame. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Now we can add this grate back in. I really liked this grate. Let's add this back in here. Where are you? There you are. All right, let's get rid of this and then slot this back in. Huh? Now why? Oh, because of that. Okay, well then let's just not use that. into here, and boom. Nice. We got a little pipe. And then instead of a window, this one is now an air vent. So we got campfire, we got a blast furnace. Let's just do that. Why not? It works. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, I like that. That looks much nicer than what we had before. Keeps the integrity of the angled build, but gives us a little bit more structure to work with. And honestly, it doesn't draw too much attention. The big thing is going to be the ad here, which will be great. I kind of want to move this over one. There you go. All right. I think that's it for right now. Kazbek is going to work on that pizza slice with the mustache on it. But yeah, I think that's a really sick skyscraper. Almost done. No rush, man. No rush. We got a whole other building to work on today. And we've got that. Let's do that. And yeah, I think I like this. So now that that's done, let's wall it off. I still love this part down here. This is so sick. Do we want to try and add in a fire escape like over here? I don't even know how we would fit that in such a small spot. Shiny skyscraper? Yeah, pretty much. Use a few mud bricks in that brick texture? You got it, boss. I think we do, don't we? We've got a couple. Yeah. We've got them all down here. Not as much up here, though. We've got a few. Yeah. Well, we can add maybe like a splash here. Whoops. Yeah, let's stick with that. Okay. So the glitch fall, really cool. Let's wall this off. Let's just keep it simple on this one here. We could do like some fancy schmancy stairs. We could just, honestly, what if we just keep it simple? Boom. And then instead of slabs, we just bring this whole thing up. Let's set this with green wool, moss block, and green terracotta. Good. Ooh, this one's a little trickier, huh? Please. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It works best for cheese. Oh gosh, did you use sponge? Did you use sponge block? Honestly, I respect it. I respect the hustle. That's pretty funny, actually. It is a really good cheese. I mean, he's right. Sponge is a phenomenal cheese texture. All right, let's set this with melon, green wool, lime, and yeah. All right, so now we just got to figure out what to do with this part. What if I just... Oh yeah, that could work. We just keep it like this. And we just do like nasty stone all the way down. There, it's up. All right, let's see here. Whoa! Whoa! Wow! Not sure in the background needs to stand out more. Yeah. Wow! The mustache is phenomenal. That's really good. All right, what's the opposite of yellow? Red and blue, which is purple. Yeah, so I mean, you kind of nailed it there. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty gnarly. That's really cool, Kazbak. Good job, man. 10 out of 10. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mariolans. Gnarly. What's going on, Hayden? Dude, I didn't know you were such a big Doctor Who fan. Let's just do like this. You saw my rant? No, I saw your post. I saw your YouTube post. And your video. I didn't watch the rant one. I saw the ranking one. Ranking the different doctors. Replace blue with stone, andesite, and smooth stone. And then do the same thing over here. And ladies and gentlemen, we are done with this skyscraper. And then we get to move on to the second one. And we've only been streaming for, oh my god, never mind. We've been streaming for an hour and a half. Not terrible, though. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to crank out another one in the span of in the span of an hour, or of 30 minutes, I mean. All right. Boom. I'll list of all 42 Doctor Who's in order, though, so why not tier list? That's a good idea. I mean, it's you're very right, though. You're very correct. All right, let's Blackstone buttons use wither skulls. Ah, God knows I've got those laying around. Sure, okay. All righty, folks. Let's stripped oak. Yeah, okay. So let's try to rebuild Kazbak's pizza here. Oak. Dark oak. Obviously purple terracotta here. A lot of that. Yellow concrete powder. Sponge. Would wet sponge make it look like greasy pizza? Stripped acacia. Smooth red sandstone, which I think you can craft on Random Craft, which is super cool. Pale oak. Wither skeleton. Go from there. How in God's name am I even gonna do this? Oh yeah, wow. This does feel very FNAF Security Breach, doesn't it? I'm on the Synthwave channel right now on Pretzels. All right, and then you've got... Whoops, pardon me, miss. Where's the leak, ma'am? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, this goes all the way down. So this is smooth red sandstone, and then stripped acacia. And then the rest of this all the way up is sponge. Same thing here, stripped acacia. The rest is sponge up to the eyes. That's so much more sponge than I initially thought it was. Kazbek is really good at, like, the further away from something that, like, an object is, like, the darker it becomes. Like, Kazbek is really good at, like, the concept of, like, moss in the middle, mossy cobble around it, cobblestone with lichen, cobblestone stone. Kazbek is really good at that. Smooth red sandstone, smooth red sandstone. And then everything else looks like it's purple terracotta. And he does have polished black stone as the stash. I might try one change, but we'll see. So that is Mariolin's pizza. If any, the only thing that I'm thinking is like maybe this. Nah, I like this. This feels a lot more Italian. Bing bong. 1010. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, I agree. I think I need something to make it, like, stand out that this is, like, the pizza slice, you know? What about, like, something like this? Helps it kind of stand out at nighttime. Ooh. That looks pretty cool. Sea lantern's kind of cool. What are we thinking here, chat? I think sea lantern. We don't really use sea lanterns at all. Like, ever. I think I'll stick with it for now. I'm still not super happy with the way that it's attached. He's 3D now. Yeah. But some billboards are 3D. Raw gold blocks and resin for the cheese. That's not bad either, honestly. Resin may be a bit orange, although I guess with raw gold, huh? No, yeah, that's still too orange. Nah, because it doesn't even look like a pizza. I think you made the right call. I think you made the right call with the sponge. I hate to say it. Let's see. Oh, that looks like a greasy pizza pie. We'll just stick with that. Sponge is good. Resin is oranges. I agree. I love the little orange trees where you can just, you know, like you just... I love when people just, whoops. I love when they're like, little orange tree. Look at that. How cute. I think that's so sweet. Okie dokie. There's Mariolin's pizza. I'm really happy with that. If we wanted pepperonis, we could always use custom heads. Because we do have like little, like just little red heads that we could use as like pepperonis, but... Or we could use like mangrove trapdoors almost, you know what I'm saying? No, terrible. Resin clump for the pepperoni. No, I think we just stick with what we got, honestly. Why mess with perfection? I like it, especially at night. That looks really cool at night. You're kind of like, what is that? And then nighttime hits and you're like, is that a slice of pizza? Ooh, boy. Alrighty. Oh, and Tyler, I saw that you reached a stream streak as well. Kazbek is on a roll here. Yeah, okay. So that's that. I'm taking my hands off of it. I think it's great. The other one that we're working on here is oh, dude, that looks so much cooler now. I like that a lot. Has Joe Biden vibe. Hey, come on, man. What are you talking about here? It's just me and my friend Corn Pop hanging out. Hey, guys, it's me. I just got back from a Hamilton show, and someone should stop that Aaron Burr guy. That's not very cool. My teeth are not wide enough to be Joe Biden's. All right, so the other building that we're working on is a 17 by 17 square. I'll just copy it from over here. So there's a couple things that we were working on, and I really, look, I've been trying to make this work. I think it's just too much. I think what we need to do is we just need like just a big brick of a building. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we need to like, here, let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's build it out of snow. I think let's make it as high as these buildings here. So this was like what? 66? What was this? Let's take it all the way up to here, because I think I liked this angle. This was 71. Holy, oh my god, that...
Oh, you picked the wrong house.
Lady, thank you for the raid. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, dude. It's Miss Twice Baked Stone herself, everybody. Thank you so much. How you been, man? Long time no see. How's the fam? Welcome to the wonderful world of designing New York City style skyscrapers. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for the raid, lady. Appreciate it. All right, and then we take that and we just clone it. We go boop. And then we go boop. Rotate it twice and confirm. And just like that, it's like that episode of SpongeBob where Squidward was teaching you how to chisel, except so not the same thing. Kurgi too? Oh my gosh, dude, it's so good to see you. What's going on? If I had a nickel for every one of my my dear friends that are in the aviation, I'd have 2 nickels. I was actually thinking about you earlier today. I saw a corgi, and I was like, oh, I hope he's doing okay. Like, I know you're not an actual dog, But I'm like, man, what a smart dog getting into college. It's like A if you replace A with B. Exactly. Yeah. You get it. All right. So I like what we were doing here. I like this idea. So let's stick with this idea. I think we just need to strip it down to its bare essentials. You know what I'm saying? So we do like this. How you been, Kirky? Axiom is so nice, dude. So here, I know what I want. I want this to be like basically all the way up. I want it super simple. I want this building to be so boring you don't even notice. Last test before I get my license, like your school, like your driver's license or your flight license. That's so exciting, dude. I'm messing with you. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. Bye, lady. Have a good one. Thanks for the raid. Well, welcome in, everybody. My name is Dewlan. I'm playing Minecraft, and I'm trying to figure out how to make this work. So if you've got any suggestions, please feel free to backseat game. And then can I do it like that? Why is this bigger than the other one? Oh, because I inset it by one. Yeah. So I guess would be these two. That's white concrete then. That way it kind of gives it a little bit of like variation, but nothing crazy. Private pilot license technically. Congratulations, dude. That's so exciting. My buddy is he's an instructor pilot for the Air Force. So I've been learning a little bit of the lingo. Nothing like crazy though. Okay. So let's take this, let's copy it over. Punch a hole in here. Oh, Kirgy! Excuse me. I don't know if you ever got to see this or not. This was a long time ago. Where is it here? All right, it's gonna get laggy for a second. All right. So everybody, as you all know, Statue of Liberty, right? We made one for charity. I think it's all the way over here. We made a Statue of Liberty with my face on it for charity. Shout out Team Water. It all started because of King Kirgy. It all started because years and years and years ago, Kirgy made this. I'm not even kidding. This was the inspiration for that Team Water video that we did last year. In like August, September, something like that. It all started with this. And then we took it from there. I tried to carve like a sculpture. That didn't go well. So shout out to King Kirgy for laying the foundation for a charity build that raised like $100 or something like that. Couple $100, I think. Yeah, exactly, Hayden, exactly. So, yeah, like this is me. This is me right here. This is Kirgy behind, okay? Shoulders of giants that I'm standing on. Shout out King Kirgy. And it looks phenomenal in New York City. Dulium Afton. I guess I am the purple guy, huh? At the end of the day, I kind of am the purple guy. Makes you think. Not hard, but it does make you think a little bit. Okay. So let's get rid of all of this. I want this to be such a basic building that you don't even pay attention to it. So go up here. Take this. Rotate it. Which direction does that take us? Here, okay. All right. Just like that, we've got the foundation of a very boring building. Of a very boring building. What is this? Just stone? What did we build ours out of? Why do I keep looking at that one? Let's look at the one that we built. Yeah, I used stone and andesite. And then I used mud and gray concrete. I love that gradient over there. That's such a nice texture. Oh yeah, pale moss. I kind of forget about pale moss. I've been using a lot of pale oak, but I keep forgetting about the pale moss. Something to keep in mind. But we don't want to use the sandstone and stuff because that is right next to the Dewpire State Building, which is like all sandstone. And that would look really bad directly across the street from it. So then what then is a very boring block texture? Smooth birch? Stripped birch? What's darker between stripped birch and smooth sandstone? Oh, smooth birch by a mile. What's darker between stripped oak and smooth sandstone? Those are closer in color. So if we wanted, we could do something like this. Pops of green on cliffs. Like pale moss to add pops of green. Pale moss is gray though. I can add bushes and ferns. Oh, that's clever. Use the neutral tone as a way to make the vegetation pop. I like that. That's cool. All right, let's replace the snow block with smooth sandstone. I need to find a different channel. This music is insane. This is crazy. And then let's replace the white concrete with stripped birch log. That's exactly the thing I was trying to avoid. That looks exactly like the Dewpire State Building. Okay. What are some boring colors that we can add in? Because we've got a lot of, like, white tones happening now. And it's right in front of a black building. I don't want to add more grays. Some concrete brutalism and greenery combo. It's a good combo. Maybe quartz? What's similar in color to quartz? Stripped pale. Well, I mean, I suppose. Okay, if we replace the snow block with quartz brick, and we replace the white concrete with stripped pale oak log. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Bone blocks and mushroom stem is a phenomenal shout. We literally were trying to figure out a way to add in more bone block. That's a banger idea. I like that a lot. Oh, dude, hang on. Can we just, for 1 second, can we just appreciate something? Ah! Can we just, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Yeah!
And then it gets even better because, oh, and then it gets even better, folks, because then you can. Look, what I'm trying to say is bone blocks very well may be the best block in the game. People ask me a lot, what's your favorite block? And I always tell them deep slate emerald ore. Not because it's hard to get, but because I love the colors. The green and the black are so pretty. I wish it wasn't as hard to get. Gilded Blackstone is my favorite, is one of my favorites as well. But as far as like easy to obtain blocks, oh, the bone block is so good, dude. Anyway, what would we say is darker? I guess the mushroom block. Okay. So let's replace the snow block with bone block. And the honestly, white concrete doesn't look too bad with the bone block. We'll have to keep that in mind. White concrete with mushroom stem. Oh, that is a lot of texture. That is a lot of texture. Honestly, I think I'm going to stick with the white concrete here. But with the bone block is the bear. That is a nice combo. I like that. Honestly, it might even open the door for this to not be white on the inside, but like a different color entirely. Like, what if it was like stripped cherry wood? Never mind. All right. White concrete it is. Sandstone, stripped birches, pops of color, and rust. Ooh, I like the idea of adding a little bit of rust to it. That's nice. Here, hang on a second. I'm going to do something that I don't think I've ever done before. I'm going to start doing this, though. I'm going to put a screenshot of what you just said in chat in my Discord as a remember this kind of thing. Screenshots, and then I'm going to scroll all the way down, and then in build inspiration, I'm just going to put your chat message in. That's a great idea. The stem looks like the plastic stuff they add to texture buildings. Yeah, so bone blocks and mushroom stem is the base. Sandstone, stripped birches, pops of color, and rust. Yeah, I also think we add in some quartz brick in that action for the base, and we're in action. Down from the windows. Yeah, Kazbak was suggesting that too for HVAC units over here, which I kind of forgot about. Let's see. I think we could totally do. Hang on. I'm going nonverbal. I'm a murder silver. Get in line. I'm sure there's a line. Raw iron, brown mushroom, strip jungle. Ooh. Yep. We're doing this now. I'm just gonna start screenshotting Twitch chat for ideas. I love that. What did Silver do, Runa? Oh, is that the B-dub? Yeah, I actually did use that color palette for something. I used it for the elevators on the hospital and the hotel. So the hospital is right here. Have you seen what he recently posted in the RandomCraft server? No. I'm getting... Let's see. He sent a Facebook post and said, this reminds me of Enigma. Community chat. The arm thing? What? Yeah, so anyway, sorry. This I used that color palette, albeit very briefly, for the elevator. Sand is a really fun block there. Sand may be cool. Okay. Kirky, do you still play Minecraft or? Okay. Yeah, and then we could do like little. So yeah, sorry, Runa. I looked through the server. I couldn't see what you were talking about. What did he do? Oh my god. Flight speed stop. Oh, what am I doing? I could just do this. Axiom to the rescue. And go here, and then go here. Okie dokie. Look in the art channel. Art channel, huh? Oh, that's a beautiful window design. Can't get on my PC right now, so I sat down, tried drawing first ever sketch. First area hit by the soft daylight that's peeking through the clouds. Oh. Nice. Oh, you're mad because he's a good artist? I've got my old sketchbooks somewhere. I'm not a very good realistic artist. I used to love doing comics in school. I did a lot of comics. I like ran my school's school newspaper comic book section. Like, you know how, like, you know, maybe you remember newspapers, folks. You remember, fellas? You remember newspapers? Good times, those newspapers was. It was good times. Okay. Yeah, now how do we want to match this up? Because if we're doing... Maybe the reason this doesn't work is because I failed horribly. I'm a murderer. Well, you know, different strokes for different folks. Remember, Rock Lee wasn't born with ninjutsu, but he still boxed Gaara, okay? Not all of us have the Sharingan. Sometimes you gotta learn how to box. All right, so the first window for here is at Y16. So let's go one block. Let's go one random one down from there. Hey man, if it helps people understand, whatever, dude. All right, so the base would start here then. It's not often I get to yell at someone. Hey man, whatever, dude, whatever. Let's do birch planks on the inside here, actually. It wasn't born with ninjutsu. He simply failed to have proper control over his chakra. Really? I thought Rock Lee wasn't born with the ability to... I thought he just wasn't born with ninjutsu. Because I know Guy has bad chakra control. But Guy does still have ninjutsu. Because he summons the tortoise during the first Lee versus Sasuke fight. So I don't know. Maybe I need to up my... Maybe I'm about to get out Naruto'd right now. All right, so this is 1, 2, 3. And then this, yeah, all right. I can't believe we just got actually about Naruto. I made the mistake of seeing the dub first. I watched the dub growing up, so I'm cool with it. The 8 gates opening is simply improving the flow of chakra throughout his body. However, he was unable to fully control his chakra into full attacks. Interesting. I guess you're right. I guess when they do describe the 8 gates, it is opening basically the valve on how much chakra is allowed through, huh? Yeah. I guess you just associate it so much with taijutsu because of the 2. Which, by the way, sidebar. What do you mean Lee isn't Guy's kid? Like, okay, buddy, sure. Yeah, and Metal isn't 1010's kid. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Secret love child? Absolutely. It's between him and Kakashi. It's him and Kakashi's love child. Okay. They want to pay child support? Dude, what do you think Ninja child support's like? Yeah, folks, let's talk about Naruto for the next half hour. Oh, actually, folks, I didn't even notice the time. I gotta go. So let's just see here. Let me finish this row of windows, and let's show you what at least we've got, like, as far as the progress here is for this skyscraper, because I'll probably finish this one. Whoops. I'll probably finish this one off camera. No, you don't. I just got here. I feel that, but unfortunately, I do get up at 3 in the morning. Finished my Fantasy City each building. Oh, Hamstar! I haven't seen you in forever. What's going on, man? Toss is 319. Let's go. We love a good build height build. Okay. I don't know if I like the planks going in like that. It might be better if we just did like a full thing of glass on the inside. What do you think? It's going to be a lot more glass, but at this point, sky's the limit. I don't know. We'll put a pin in it, but this is what we're working with right now, and then we can go back in and we can add like little stains of stuff. But what I'm thinking is essentially, right, we keep this one as flat as we can. So we do like we do like quartz bricks just to start, and then we mix in some other stuff as we go along. Basically, I want this to be a bank. Super boring type deal. Wow, that's really boring, though. All right, folks. Well, I will take a look at your wonderful build suggestions because I am exhausted right now. I did not sleep very good last night. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Really appreciate y'all. If you want me to raid someone, now would be the time to raid someone. If not, Pumpkin and I are gonna head to bed. We'll be back tomorrow on doing some more of this, and we'll be on Randomcraft itself, working out some more infrastructure, stuff like that. Woohee! And then Wednesday we're playing some Minecraft Bingo, and Thursday we are playing that ghost hunting game with Magic, Phoenix, Cream, and maybe someone else. Ooh, it goes up to 6 players. We will catch you later. Have a good one, everyone. And yeah, I mean, if you run out of Mountain Dew, go buy some more. Take it easy. Bye.